Hello, my name is Sherry Gwen, and my personal testimony is called Graduation Day. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for Kecoughtan High School's graduating class of 2017. My daughter, Tyra, her principal, Mr. Mordecai, began. It finally was here after 2 years of preschool, kindergarten, and grades 1 through 12. My oldest daughter, Tyra, was graduating high school. It hadn't always been the easiest road. Not because she made bad grades. She received rewards, attended the gifted middle school, and made only A's and B's in high school AP and honors classes, along with every art class they had available. Tyra just did not like school. She didn't even want to walk. She was only doing it because of how excited I was to get to see her. But 9 months earlier, as Tyra finally started her senior year, I found out that I was pregnant again, due 8 days before she was set to graduate. I didn't really worry too much about it because all of my other children had been born 1 week early. So I was sure this little one was going to come early as well. As June approached, I made sure everything was in place. I had everything set for the baby. I was due to give birth any day. I'd set up a babysitter for him during graduation. I ordered cupcakes and balloons for a get-together that Tyra didn't want. Tyra just worked her way through the year. We found her a dress and shoes, got her a cap and gown, and sent out her invitations, all while I was still pregnant. For some reason, this little boy just did not want to come. The 1 week early date passed, the actual due date passed, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all the days that I could have had him and still been able to go see her graduated passed. I tried not to worry, though I did try to make myself come to terms with the possibility of missing it. Tyra already had it in her mind that I wasn't going to make it to her graduation, but I was so determined. When June 16th came, the Friday before her graduation, I was 41 weeks pregnant with no labor in sight. If I could just hold off until Saturday, I could get to see Tyra graduate in person. I went to the doctor that day, and the doctor wanted to induce me, but I begged her, please wait. If I could just wait until tomorrow, I could see Tyra graduate. So she decided to push my induction back and help me out. So later that night, I headed to the hospital because I was having some pains, and I ended up giving birth to my son. It was amazing having another child. I was happy and so in love with him. He finally was in my arms, and I never wanted to put him down, but why did he have to come that night? So here I was in my hospital room. My new baby was sleeping beside me in the bassinet, and it was dark in there. And I had lights off and the blinds were closed. I turned my TV off and my phone on. I was lucky that they were live streaming the graduation through the city school's YouTube channel. All the doctors and nurses that had come in the room since I had given birth to my son knew that my girl was graduating. I could not hold back my excitement. Tyra had been texting me up until the moment that she had to leave her phone, and I was so proud. On my little phone screen, I watched as the principal started the ceremonies after all the graduates made their way to their seats. The Hamptons Coliseum was full of parents, families, and friends there to see their own son and daughter walk. Even my own friends were there to see her. A hush fell slowly over to hear the words that were being delivered by each speaker. The camera was recording and streaming and jumping around between the graduates and the stage, and as they started calling the names of those receiving scholarships and stating where they would be going to school, I knew Tyra would be called soon. When she stood for her turn, the camera zoomed right to her. The smile on my face could not have gotten any bigger. I was talking to my phone screen as if she could hear me. Yes, Tyra, I see you. Finally, it was time for all the graduates to cross the stage. The announcer went through the names leading up to her turn, and the speaker called her name, Tyra Jazelle Ann Sadler. I sat in my hospital bed and proud tears filling my eyes with a huge goofy smile on my face. Then, aware that the camera was zooming in on her, on the live stream she knew I was watching, she gave a little wave and said, "Hi, Mom." My tears overflowed as she approached the principal to shake his hand and receive her diploma. Just like that, without me in the building, Tyra was a high school graduate. Now, a few short hours later, my hospital door opened and in walked all of my other children, my mom, and last but not least, my oldest daughter, Tyra. She still had on her white cap and gown, her yellow highest honors sash, her National Art Honor Society cords. She walked over and handed me her diploma, but I set it down to hug her as the proud mother I am. I may not have been physically there in the building the day that Tyra graduated, but I got to experience with her and be with her and there for her just the same. It was all worth the hard work and days and all those easy days as well. I could not have asked for a better moment in time. Thank you.